color kids, this is Katie Carty-Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum. See, I'm back already. I told you guys I was going to try to do this more often, and so far so good. I'm going on vacation next week, so maybe, a week or two where I'm not able to do any, but I'm going to try to get back into doing these much more regularly. So as you can see even more right now, this pile of boxes is doing nothing but growing. So I figured today I would start with the new TruffleShuffle stuff that has come out within the last few months. That some of, literally this box has been sitting on top of one of my display cases, the first level of the Rainbow Land Museum. Like since I got it, I think I opened it once to like verify that everything was there, and then just closed it. I was like, I'll get to that later. And I just recently got some other stuff from them, so let's go. So first things first is what I'm wearing. This adorable hoodie with a little pocket for your hands because it's cold this time of year. Here's why I'm wearing this, because it's like 35 degrees today and I'm not about that. So it's super comfy. It's super warm. I got the small and it fits perfectly and beautifully and wonderfully as the last hoodie I got from them did. I think I've gotten a hoodie from them, right? Yeah, I'm sure I have. Yeah, the pink one, right. So yeah, I love it. The color is great. It's just so bright and cheery, and I love his artwork so much. I'm trying to remember if this is like original artwork or a reproduction of... I don't specifically remember this design on any particular product or in a book, or if any one of y'all can tell me where this is from, let me know. But off the top of my head, this is not actually ringing any bells, which makes it even better, in my opinion. Like, Wisp. She's so happy that I'm doing this again, that she wants to be here every time I'm talking. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm up here just doing stuff, she leaves me alone. The moment I start opening my mouth to talk to y'all, she wants to be up in here too. What was that? Right. So yeah, I love it when they do use old style artwork, or reuse old style, or just old artwork, I should say, not just old style. But when they make new artwork in the old style, I love that as well. Maybe not better, but maybe just because it's new and it's not something we get anymore. Because even like the new books and such that we got over the last few years were in a slightly different style. Very reminiscent, obviously, of the original, but this is like straight up OG Rainbow Brite. OG RB, Okay, so I love this very, very much. It just warms my heart and my body because I'm not cold at all right now. So let me see. Okay, so this came in the big box that I got a few months ago, and I'm not even sure what's in there. I have, let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, I have to tell y'all about something else in a second. But for now, it's getting put over there. Let me just pull all of this closer so I don't have to get up every time. How about that? Sorry, I should have done that before I sat my butt down. I have tea over here that I'm trying not to spill. I did it! Okay. Nothing's broken, nothing's spilled. We're on track. So, this box, it has this in it. Okay, before I pull out new stuff, in that paper bag that I just threw over there were this sweatshirt and the other piece of clothing that I bought at the same time. But there's a problem with this one, and I'm so sad because they don't have it on their site anymore. And I literally didn't pull them out of the box until today. So this was, I don't know when I ordered these. Hold on. I just had my orders pulled up. I ordered these, oh my god, really? June of last year. It's taken me over 6 months to open this box and actually look at this stuff to verify that there was nothing wrong with my order. So, lesson to be learned here, children. I know y'all aren't children. Don't do that, at least. Yeah, it's, because I will still email them once I show you the issue. But at this point, since it's not on the site anymore, I'm not sure what they can do. they might be really nice and refund me some of the money or give me a coupon code or something, but I wouldn't expect that of them or any company after 6 months, honestly. But what's wrong with it is that the design is off center, and I don't know if you can see it. See, when I'm holding it up right now, it doesn't look that bad. But when I was looking at this earlier, I was just like, wait a minute. Yeah, like, okay, look at this side. The R is much further away from the edge than the W. Maybe if I hold it just like that, it's more obvious. See, there's like way more room over here than over here. I haven't actually measured it yet. I will. This is how, anytime that happens, I get out my measuring tape, like the floppy ones that like seamstresses use. I'm not a seamstress, but I just happen to have one. But I measure, or you could use a regular, what are they called? The ones that like hardware people use. Hardware people, oh my god. Handy people. You know. Ones that are really, oh my brain, whatever. You can use either one. And actually for taking pictures, the stiffer ones are probably, they make more sense because I have to like hold down the floppy one with my fingers and then it's a whole thing. But if you just get a tape measure, there we go. Tape measure, pull it out a little bit, set it down, whatever. You can do the same thing. But just like measure from the side to the design on both sides, take pictures and take a picture of the whole shirt and send them to the company. And typically they will make it right. But again, they don't even offer this design anymore. So I don't know if they're going to be able to give me another one. But I love it. I love the idea of it. But I can't do off-center. It drives me insane. It's just one of those things that some people probably wouldn't care. But sadly I do. And I haven't actually put it on to see how annoying it is when it's on. But just holding this up and looking at it, it's literally making me cringe. I just, if I put it on and it's fine, yay. But if I put it on and I also go, then this is going either back to them or to somebody else. Because no thank you. But I wanted it because, okay, and it's a unisex. Should be the small, I'm guessing. Yeah. Which I typically don't order unisex shirts just because they're a lot wider and I am not big chested, so they're just big on me. That's the only reason I can get away with these tiny shirts. Because I don't have a lot up here to worry about. So usually these are kind of just baggy and grungy looking on me, but they didn't make a women's version that had the ringer, that was white with a ringer. I think there's like a blue boyfriend shirt. I'm not even sure what that means. Like the cuffs are kind of rolled up, so it's probably like a women's cut shirt. But I liked the men's better because I love ringer shirts. I super hardcore love ringer shirts because it's all about nostalgia. I remember wearing ringer shirts when I was a kid. I loved it when they came back in the late 90s or mid to late 90s, into the early 2000s. That was just a thing. It was awesome and I miss it. So whenever I see one now, I'm just like, yes! And it doesn't look huge, honestly. I think if it were centered, I could wear this and like it. But I don't know, because I'm too afraid to put it on. I don't like things that are offset. Anyway, on to the other things that were in that package. A Lunchbox PC purple red. This is pink. Why does it say purple red? I don't know why it says that on the front. This is the bento box. Sorry. Let me take the plastic off over here so it doesn't make a really loud noise. Hopefully. My apologies if it does. That plastic is so noisy. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so it's the same design that's on the Lunchbox that they put out, if you guys remember, back when TruffleShuffle very first started selling Rainbow Brite items. When did we say that was? 2015, I think? I just talked about this in my recent video, but whatever. It was around that time. The Lunchbox, not this one, but the full-size yellow Lunchbox that looks almost exactly like the original from the 80s, that was one of the first things that they sold. So this adorable miniature Lunchbox, or bento box, has the same design on it, and it's flawless. I love it. I love it so much. On this one, I think it is actually a sticker, maybe? It doesn't really feel like a sticker. It's just, there's, I don't know, some kind of line that you can see around it. Yeah, I don't know either. However, it is affixed on there. Good job. It doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. Open it up. There it is. Top, bottom. Put them back together. So, yeah, you could totally use that as a lunchbox if you eat like a squirrel. I'm kidding. You could use this for all kinds of things. Storing treasures as a display piece, which is what I'm going to do. Although sometimes I do put things inside my lunch boxes, like the 2003, 4, whatever, Spencer's, I think, lunchbox, little metal one. It has a bunch of like Rainbow Brite socks and shoelaces and things from that era. So sometimes I forget where those are. Then I'm like, oh right, I put them in the lunchbox to keep all that together, and then I forget I did it. But so I may not put anything inside this so I don't repeat that. But it might. I don't know. I love it. It's adorable. And it's pink. Not quite the same shade as my hair anymore. I went brighter again. I really like doing the pastel, but I don't know. I was just in the mood to do the straight dye again, and this is the result. So this next thing is super cool, and it's been rolled up for 6 months. It may just... oh goodness. Hopefully it's not ruined forever. Because some things, when they are rolled up for that long, they don't ever want to flatten again. Oh, yeah, I might have to set something heavy on top of this because it's pretty curved. That's all my fault. My fault, TruffleShuffle. I get it. This is a doormat. We lean back so you can see it. And it says, "Welcome to Rainbow Land." Yeah, the land part is covered up. Oh my god, it's glittery. Okay, I didn't realize that. I don't know if you can see the words. My hair is getting caught in it. The words are glittery. That's really cool. I don't think that was apparent from the pictures on their website, but I love that a lot. And it's just adorable. I love the colors. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this like brownish yellow, but honestly, that is kind of what her hair color would be, that orangish yellow, so it's fine. No need to put a different color there than what they're already using for her hair, and around the edge. So yeah, I ain't complaining. I think this is fantastic. I've heard tale that it sheds from other people that got it, and there's a bit of stuff on the back that shows that it sheds. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this yet. I don't really... Kitten, really? Yeah, Wisp decided to jump up underneath the mat because you're crazy. I don't know that I want to put this outside the door of the Rainbow Land Museum because the cats would totally scratch on it. I can just feel this and be like, oh yeah, they would love to get their claws into this. So I'm probably going to put it inside the museum somewhere so that does not happen. I tried to lay it down flat. It didn't work. Kitty, come here. I don't know where you need to go somewhere. I don't know where. Go that way. Don't you scratch on that mat. It's not flat, so hopefully it won't tempt her. She can sniff it, that's fine. Oh wait, I think I saw something else in that box. I almost missed it. And it's not just the candy, although they do send, like, what do they call them? They don't call them Smarties like we do. Swizzles. Yep. Pharma Violets? I can't smell it. I just recently found out that you can eat violets. That's a thing. It was in Harry Potter. Candied violets. I always thought it was just candies that look like violets. No, it's actually violets. It's one of those edible flowers. So I'm really curious now if these taste like those. I'm going to try them out in a bit. Not right now. But that's cool. Yeah, they always send a little thing like that in your packages, which is just a nice touch. And another reason I love TruffleShuffle. Even though sometimes in a rare while, you will get a product that there's something wrong with. But they are so good about replacing things. That's only happened like a couple of times ever in my ordering history with them from what I'm remembering. And they've always been fantastic about helping me out. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. So this is the other item. This is the enamel pin that they came out with. It's a little, but it's so cute. I'm not sure how clear that's gonna be. Hope it won't be too blurry. It is really detailed, you guys. I wish I could like make this thing zoom in on it so you could really get a good look, but every line in her hair, every line in her face, like around her eyes, nose, lips, the lines of her armbands, like all the lines on Twink's face, like those are all like, you can feel them kind of lines. Like I don't know enamel pin terminology to tell what that is, but it's not just like a flat pin that's colored, you know what I mean? It has texture to it, and a lot of texture, even for something this tiny, which is impressive. So yeah, loving this. I've seen a lot of people making enamel pins on Instagram. Well, I've seen the pictures on Instagram. I don't think that's where they're actually selling them. But this is actually an official one. Is it the first official? I think it is. I'm like trying to make sure I'm not saying something stupid. Like, surely I'm not forgetting one. Unless there was one in the 80s that I'm blanking on at the moment. This, I think, is the first official Rainbow Brite enamel pin. I hope we get more, because these are hot stuff right now. I love them. I have a denim purse that I found at a thrift store last year that I'm still planning to cover in pins. I just haven't done it yet, but that's happening. Whoa. Love that. I'm trying to like put these somewhere so I'll know, okay, I've done that, and then I can put them away. Okay, and then my other shipment that was more recent from TruffleShuffle has three things. Let's see. I like this new shipping method, by the way. This just came in a paper bag that was folded over from the UK, so I'm sure it saved them money. But also it works for when it's just apparel. This is all clothing, well, and a tote bag. So for stuff that it doesn't matter if it gets bent, that's perfect. I love it. So I'm going to look though real quick to make sure I didn't accidentally take something out of here and forget about it. Nope, just those three things. Okay, cool. Let's do the tote bag first, since I just mentioned it. I bought all of their other tote bags, so I had to get this one as well. And I just love the artwork on it. It's so cute. Whoa. Sorry, it's still got creases in it. Because it's been sitting. Well, this one hasn't been sitting as long. I just got this one, like, I don't know, in the last few weeks. So this is not a 6-month deal like the last box. But yeah, like, look how crisp those colors and the design is. I love it. I love it so much. TruffleShuffle, can you just move into my house and make stuff for me all the time, all day long? That'd be great. I love this. It makes me so happy. So yeah, I'm trying harder and harder as the years go by to remember to take out my tote bags when I go to the grocery store and actually use them. Because I'm so bad. I get in there and I'm like, oh, I forgot again, because they're all in my trunk. But I'm going to start like just keeping them on like the passenger seat or something. So maybe I'll actually remember to use them. I can see a little bit of like yellow-ish. It's not yellow, but just around the design, I can see a square where it was transferred on. That probably will go away if you wash it or something, but it's really not a big deal. I don't even know if you can see it. Maybe a little. See, like right here, I think is where the line is. Yeah, there's a slight bit of, not even discoloration. It's just slightly different color. Whatever. But it's fine. I don't care. It's beautiful. I love it. Fantastic. Next is a baseball tee, because I am a sucker for a baseball tee. And this one I think was on sale when I bought it. It's a small, does it say? I can't remember if this one was a women's or just... this may be unisex. It looks kind of big. Oh, you look off center too. Not as bad, I don't think. I'm sorry. I really am a bit of a ridiculous... Okay, no. I think this is fine, actually. It's just the first impression. Like, wait a minute. Violet looks closer to the edge than red. I'll measure to make sure, but I think this one's actually fine. Sorry. I'm just showing y'all my OCD today. That's what's happening. But this, actually, this sleeve is pretty long. But yeah, it's not quite long sleeve. This is definitely a 3/4 baseball. It's like a heathered gray, which is cool. And it's got this lovely design on it, which, you know, we all know and love. And what's funny is I went to buy, I think, just the other items. I was getting, well, the thing I'm about to show you, and that tote bag, and then I was like, oh, but this is on sale, and I don't think I have anything with that design on it. And then I looked through my orders, and sure enough, I already got, what was it? I think it was a sweatshirt, not a hoodie, but I think it's the gray sweatshirt that has this design on it. So I was like, okay, I can justify getting another thing with this design because A, it's on sale, and B, it's not a sweater, so I can wear it other times of the year. So this is super comfy looking. It's really soft, actually. I forgot to mention, this is really, really soft. It's thinner material, but I like that. It's so soft. And even with that heathered gray behind it, everything is really super bright and awesome. Yay! Looking forward to trying that one on. And then the last item is the pajama set. I haven't even taken this out of its packaging. I thought maybe there was a flap. Nope, I shall rip it. Rip it to shreds. Okay, you go there. So obviously I can't try on the pants right now, but let me just hold them up and see what they look like. Oh yeah, those look like a good length. Sometimes I worry when I get small sets, because yeah, this is the small, that the pants are gonna be too short for me, because I have longish legs. I don't have to wear like long pants, you know what I mean? Long pants. They make long pants. There's like petite, normal, long. I don't generally have to get long, but I definitely can't wear petite pants. They're way too short. And even regular stuff sometimes is like, that's pushing it. But these look like a perfect length. And I like that they have the elastic around the bottom at your ankle. So that'll just hold them there nicely instead of them riding up your leg or whatever. And they're soft. They're comfy. Awesome. I kind of wish it had little just rainbow designs or something instead of polka dots. But, you know, it's fine. They're just, yeah. Like if somebody just saw the pants, they'd be like, okay, you got polka dotted pants. They would have no reference that this was related to Rainbow Brite or anything rainbow. And I'm not saying the pants need to be rainbow, because the shirt itself is colorful enough. But just to keep the theme together, maybe I would have preferred little rainbows to dots. But again, I'm not going to complain, because they're giving us awesome stuff. And they're like the only place giving us awesome stuff right now, which I'll get to in a second. So yeah, this is the small, which I think is the smallest. Where's the size? Oh yeah, there it is. Pretty sure this is the smallest one they offer, and this shirt is huge. I mean, for something you're gonna wear to bed, that's good. Big, comfy. I was kind of hoping though that would be a size where I could wear this as just a regular t-shirt. I could, but it would be pretty baggy. It's really long too, which, shush. Again, for a nightshirt is great. Let me see if I can show you. It's really hard to show scale. I'm just holding something up, but it is longer than a typical t-shirt, and it's got the dimensions on their website, I'm sure. So you could wear this just as a nightie itself without the pants if you really wanted. It's adorable. I love it. I'm glad I got it. I don't know if I'll actually wear it much because I don't want to mess it up. But please, if I'm ever invited to a slumber party, that's totally coming with me. It's like fashion accessory, not just functional. It's fashionable and adorable. So I think that's all the TruffleShuffle stuff, and this video is already pretty long, so I'm not going to talk about anything else except, oh, I really do have a bit of the shedding of that rug on me. Remember how I mentioned just a minute ago that they were the only ones giving us new stuff right now, especially apparel. Hey, except for Pixel Heart, who I mentioned is giving us the NES game, which I'll talk about another time, because I've already mentioned all that I know. No, TruffleShuffle is the one I've just been talking about. Fine, Wisp, you can stay for the end. Zazzle.com, since, was it 2015, I think, has been selling Rainbow Brite items on their website. Guess what they don't have anymore? I'm so sad, you guys. I just went there the other day to look for something. I don't even remember what. And I just clicked my link that went directly to that page that had the Rainbow Brite designs. And it was just like, this cannot be found. And I'm like, surely they just changed the link. I'm just going to search for Rainbow Brite. Nothing. They have rainbow stuff, but no Rainbow Brite stuff. So I thought 2019 was going to be the bad year where everything got taken away. Now 2020 is not shaping up that great, except for TruffleShuffle. They are coming out with new stuff, which I mentioned in a previous video, but I'll mention it again since this is a TruffleShuffle review. They are coming out with two new t-shirts and 3 sweatshirts. Well, 2 sweatshirts, 1 hoodie. So 3 sweater type things. And the expected date on those is February 7th. If you go to their website, that says when they expect it to be available. Could be before then, could be after then, but that's when we can expect it to be available for purchase. And I'll probably order those as soon as they come out, because I don't want to chance them going off the site like this ringer did in the last 6 months. I'm so sad, you guys. But it happens. You know, they can't keep every single thing they've ever made available constantly. Have to kind of go in waves, I'm sure. Ugh, I got cat hair and my lip gloss. Thanks, Wiz. But that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. I still have plenty of stuff to talk about in all the rest of these boxes, which I will get to. But for now, yeah, nothing else to say. While my cat bites my finger. Say bye, Wiz. Can you say bye? Not to me. Say bye to them. Say bye to them. She's not going to cooperate. Okay, have a rainbow day. Bye.